The B-2 Spirit bomber is an icon of American air power, a machine purpose-built for one of the most challenging military missions, penetrating the most heavily defended airspaces on Earth completely undetected. Its design, a sleek flying wing without a traditional tail or fuselage, is the key to its survival. This unique shape scatters radar waves away from their source instead of reflecting them back, making the bomber appear no larger than a bird on an enemy's screen, if it appears at all. This is not simply about its shape. The B-2's skin is coated with a top-secret layer of radar-absorbent material that soaks up electromagnetic energy, further diminishing its signature and rendering it nearly invisible to detection. This stealthy platform is the exclusive delivery vehicle for one of the most powerful conventional weapons ever created, the GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator, or MOP. Weighing an immense 30,000 pounds and measuring over 20 feet in length, the MOP is a specialized earth-penetrating bomb. It was designed for a very specific problem: how to destroy critical enemy assets buried deep underground, far beyond the reach of conventional munitions. Targets like the Fordow nuclear facility in Iran, fortified under a mountain and encased in layers of rock and reinforced concrete, are precisely what the MOP was engineered to defeat, making it the ultimate bunker buster. The partnership between the B-2 and the MOP is one of necessity. The bomber's two cavernous internal weapons bays are the only ones in the US inventory large enough to carry two of these colossal weapons. Carrying the MOPs internally is also crucial for maintaining the B-2's low observable profile during its long flight into hostile territory. Any external ordnance would compromise its carefully engineered stealth, creating radar reflection points that would instantly give it away. The B-2 therefore acts as a ghostly apparition, silently carrying a sledgehammer capable of shattering the world's most hardened fortresses. The need for such a weapon became starkly clear with the rise of deeply buried command centers and weapons facilities. A conventional bomb exploding on the surface would do little more than scorch the earth above a target like Fordow. The GBU-57, however, is not designed to explode on impact. Its hardened steel casing is built to withstand the tremendous forces of burrowing through the ground. It functions like a giant hypersonic dart, using its immense weight and velocity to pierce through hundreds of feet of earth and concrete before its warhead ever detonates, ensuring destruction is delivered precisely where it is most effective. In the advanced threat environment of 2025 and 2026, defeating a modern integrated air defense system like the Russian-made S-400 requires more than just a stealthy airframe. The S-400 network is formidable, employing a suite of multi-band radars, from long-range VHF systems designed to detect stealth aircraft to shorter-range engagement radars that guide missiles. A successful penetration by the B-2 is not a solo act but a carefully choreographed symphony of electronic warfare and deception. The B-2 may be the lead performer, but it relies on an entire orchestra of support aircraft to clear its path and blind the enemy. This support package is critical. During missions like the June 2025 Operation Midnight Hammer strike on Iranian facilities, the B-2s did not fly alone. They were preceded by waves of other advanced aircraft. F-35 Lightning II fighters, themselves stealthy, pushed ahead to perform the dangerous seed and dead suppression and destruction of enemy air defenses role. Using their powerful sensors and electronic attack capabilities, the F-35s located and targeted the S-400's radar arrays and command posts, either destroying them with precision munitions or overwhelming them with powerful targeted jamming signals that filled enemy screens with noise and false targets. The B-2 itself is not a passive participant in this electronic duel. It is equipped with its own sophisticated electronic warfare suite, designed to counter threats that may pop up unexpectedly. This onboard system can analyze incoming radar signals, identify their source, and deploy appropriate countermeasures to jam or deceive them. The mission planners also play a vital role, meticulously charting a course for the B-2 that exploits known gaps in radar coverage, uses terrain features like mountains to mask its approach, and takes advantage of the cover of darkness. This combination of route planning and active defense ensures the bomber remains a ghost in the machine. Deception is another key layer of this strategy. While the main strike force approaches, other military actions create diversions to draw the enemy's attention and resources elsewhere. The simultaneous launch of over 24 Tomahawk cruise missiles from submarines against other targets, such as the Isfahan Nuclear Technology Center, served exactly this purpose during the 2025 operation. These overt strikes forced the Iranian air defense network to focus on immediate, visible threats, pulling their eyes away from the silent, invisible danger of the approaching B-2s, allowing them to slip through the seams of a distracted and degraded defense system. The execution of a B-2 strike mission is a marvel of logistics and precision, beginning long before the bomber ever leaves the ground. The mission starts at a place like Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri, where planners chart a multi-thousand-mile course that will take the crew across continents and through multiple aerial refuelings. For the 2025 strike, this meant a grueling 36-hour round trip. Every detail is accounted for, from the timing of tanker rendezvous points over the ocean to the precise flight path that will minimize exposure to enemy sensors. The crew, flying in two-person teams, must manage their fatigue and maintain peak focus for the entire duration. As the B-2 approaches the target area, the final stages of the attack sequence begin. The bomber maintains its high-altitude cruise, a silent specter in the night sky. Inside the cockpit, the weapon systems officer confirms the targeting data. The GBU 57 MOEP relies on a combination of GPS and an inertial navigation system for guidance. This dual system is crucial. Even if the enemy succeeds in jamming the GPS signal, the bomb's internal gyroscope and accelerometers will keep it locked on its pre-programmed coordinates, ensuring pinpoint accuracy. This precision is vital for hitting specific vulnerable points of a hardened facility, like a ventilation shaft. At the designated release point, the B-2's large weapons bay doors snap open for the briefest possible moment, a critical phase where the bomber is momentarily more visible to radar. With a quiet thud, the 30,000-pound MOP is released. Gravity takes hold, and the bomb begins its descent, accelerating rapidly to over 1,000 feet per second. As it falls, its fins guide it with unerring accuracy toward the aim point on the ground. The B-2 crew, their primary task complete, does not linger. The bay doors close, the bomber's stealth profile is restored, and it immediately banks away to begin its long, silent journey home. The success of the mission now rests entirely on the bomb. The B-2's role was to be the perfect archer, drawing the bowstring and releasing the arrow with perfect aim. Once the GBU 57 is away, it becomes an autonomous agent of destruction, hurtling toward the Earth. For the crew, the tension remains high as they egress from hostile airspace, monitoring their systems and remaining vigilant for any sign of detection. Their return journey is just as perilous as their approach, and they must rely on the same combination of stealth, planning, and electronic support that brought them to the target. When the GBU 57 strikes the Earth above a target like Fordo, its work has only just begun. The bomb does not detonate on impact. Instead, its incredibly tough, hardened steel warhead casing allows it to function like a kinetic spear. It slices through soil, rock, and layers of reinforced concrete, penetrating deep into the ground. This penetration capability, estimated at up to 200 feet of 5,000 psi concrete, is what allows the weapon to reach the core of a deeply buried facility. It is a feat of engineering designed to bypass the very defenses that make the target seem invulnerable from the surface. The true genius of the MOP lies in its advanced fusing system. The large penetrator Smart Fuse, tested extensively before its combat debut, is equipped with sophisticated sensors. As the bomb burrows through different layers of material, soil, rock, concrete, steel plates, the fuse can detect these changes. This allows it to count the number of layers it has breached or void spaces it has entered. The fuse is pre-programmed to detonate the warhead not at a specific time, but at a specific pre-selected depth or location within the target structure, ensuring the explosion occurs where it will cause the most catastrophic damage to the facility's internal hardware and chambers. The kill mechanism of the GBU 57 is not primarily fragmentation, but devastating over pressure. When the 5,300-pound high-explosive warhead finally detonates deep within the confined tunnels and rooms of the underground facility, it creates a massive, expanding shockwave. This blast wave travels through the tunnel complex at supersonic speeds, reflecting off walls and multiplying in force. The immense pressure is powerful enough to crush sensitive equipment, rupture containment vessels, and obliterate anything not hardened to withstand it. It is this internal shockwave, not the initial impact, that truly neutralizes the facility. In the aftermath of the 2025 strike, satellite imagery confirmed the mission's success, showing craters centered over the target areas at Fordo and Natanz. General Dan Kane later confirmed that the bombs detonated as designed, achieving destruction through blast and overpressure. The combined power of the B-2's stealth, enabling it to arrive unseen, and the MOP's ability to penetrate and intelligently detonate, provides a strategic capability that holds even the most fortified underground targets at risk. This synergy of platform and payload ensures that in the modern era, there is no place to hide.